Hello there, friends. Welcome back to my channel. It is Amy here, and today I am super excited to document some photos using the Lake Life Scrapbooking Workshop Kit that is currently available on my Stampin' Up website. This is one of the Close to My Heart collections that released through Stampin' Up on June 5th, and it's available while supplies last. What you see here is the awesome 12 by 12 sticker sheet. Just like all Close to My Heart stickers, it's those thicker stickers. I love that it's a matte finish because you can stamp on them, you can journal on them, and you don't have to worry about any smudging. But there's lots of great titles, there's words and phrases, there's border stickers, all kinds of fun, and I love the color combination. Then in the workshop kit, you're going to get 2 sheets of each of the patterns. Now remember, these are double-sided. So this is one side, and then this is the other side. And you can see here the really fun zip strips. Now, the thing that's really cool about what I'm going to use this collection for is it's not on a lake. I live in Charleston, South Carolina, so we are by the beach, and I am actually going to document some sailing photos. So this collection lends itself great for all things lake life and beyond. So those are the pattern papers you get, but then in the workshop kit you also get exclusive papers. So these, I love this one. This reminds me of those camp dishes and mugs that you can buy. I love this. It's kind of like a composition notebook, but in the sage green. You get 2 sheets of this paper that has the fish on it, and then you get all kinds of die cuts, and you can see how easy these punch out. A lot of them have already fallen out just by lifting it up, but you get all kinds of tags and shapes and titles and banners. And what's nice is they're labeled on the back if you are wanting to follow the instructions. So you will get this instruction sheet that will walk you through creating 6 pages, 3 2-page 12 by 12 layouts. This is the other exclusive paper that you get. And then there are more exclusive die cuts. So I love to get the workshop kit, whether I plan on making the layouts that the instructions walk us through, or by doing my own thing, because you get so many parts and pieces. So as you can see here, I am punching out these die cuts. Let me move these out of the way. And this page, when we're all done punching these out, it is going to create this layout right here. So the instructions will walk you through that. Now with the workshop kits, you also get an embellishment, and the embellishment is some exclusive die cuts. And I love these die cuts because they're put on that wood grain like paperboard. This is thicker than paper, so it's like that paper board, very intricate, and you get these exclusive punch outs. And with the workshop, they always teach a technique, and with the technique that they're teaching throughout this workshop kit is the sponging and the stenciling. So you get to learn from it as well. Well, the photos that I am going to be documenting, this was actually a fun night that we just had last Saturday, and we took our girls on a sunset sailing cruise on a catamaran. And so I thought, oh, well, these will be perfect to use with this collection. And I am going to do my own thing. I'm going to pull in one of the Close to My Heart how-to books and use the Lake Life collection. So I'm going to clear my desk and we'll get started. All right, so I double matted my photos. I did an 1/8 of an inch white matte, and then I use the Glacier color that is part of this kit. And this is the pattern that I chose from the Close to My Heart, Make It From Your Heart, Volume 6. And I'm going to do this particular layout, but swap the left side is going to be on the right and vice versa. So off camera, I followed the measurements from this how-to book. If you have these Make It From Your Heart how-to books, they make creating scrapbook pages so easy. Whether you follow them to a T or you use them as a starting off point and then kind of go off and do your own thing. So off camera, I did follow the instructions, excuse me, and I used that exclusive paper that comes in the workshop kit, and then I cut the pieces out of the pattern papers, and I thought that these patterns really lent themselves well to the colors in my photos. So what I am doing here is just placing the photos the way the pattern in the how-to book shows. And then on this side, we've got these two. So that works really well. And then all that's left is the fun part, which is adding the title and all of the fun embellishments. So if we look at our pattern here, they have the title Ready, Set, Go. You can see they have some circles and stars, and looks like they did some sponging. And I'm thinking that I'm going to do some sponging because we definitely need something over here. I did cut from the Cricut a title, Ready, Set, Sail. And what I did is I used the Seabrook cardstock, because in the workshop kit you also get all the cardstock that you need for your pages. So I used the cardstock that came in the kit, and I just picked a free font from the from Cricut, and I use the Seabrook and the Pine cardstock. And so I'm thinking that I will double matte this and have the title that is Ready, Set, Sail. But what I am thinking is I might do some sponging here just so that that title will pop a little bit more. So let me go ahead and adhere my letters off camera, and I'll pull in some inks and we'll do some of that sponging. And I don't know, maybe those I can get some of my circle dies, because in the picture they show some circles and I'm liking the circles. So maybe I'll get some of my circle dies and we'll see what we can come up with. I also like how they added some detail to the letters. They used a black journaling pen as well as a white gel pen. So I'm thinking maybe I'll use black so that it stands out more, because this Seabrook is light. So we will go ahead and do some of that as well. All right, I've got my letters all adhered together, and I really like that shadow effect where I just offset the Seabrook, the lighter color cardstock, on top of the Pine cardstock. And then I just took my black journaling pen and added some details to the letters. I chose the black as opposed to the white gel pen just because that Seabrook is so light. But this looks, it needs something else. So I went through my stencils and I found this stencil, and let's see if I can move this. Hopefully you can see, yeah, the waves. I thought that might be fun to just lightly stencil on the white cardstock and then mount the letters on top. So I'm going to move my letters off and pull this in, and then kind of strategically just add a little bit of color with my Glacier ink pad. I've got a blending brush, and I'm going to just really softly blend in some of this design. Now, I don't want it to stop abruptly, so I'm going to try and stay away from the edges and just add a soft little touch here. There's always more ink on your brush than what appears to be coming off onto the paper when you're actually stenciling. So let's just lift this up. And yeah, I like that. So let's bring it down here and just add a little bit more. And then we can adhere our title and add some other fun embellishments, maybe those die cuts that come in the workshop kit, and some stickers. So let's see, how did we do? Okay, I'm liking that, and maybe we'll do just a little bit up here depending on how far up we put our title. So I'm just very, very lightly doing this. And I think that will do the trick. And when we add our title, I'm just going to be really whimsical and not worry about being straight, but kind of like the letters are floating, for lack of a better word. Ready, set. Oh, I really like this stenciling. I think this is gonna really help to make this title pop. Yeah, perfect. All right, so my title is adhered, and I'm really liking that. I added those 2 photos, and then bringing over the left side, I added 3 photos, and we'll go ahead and add our last one. And so this is showing you that this paper collection really lends itself well for more than just a day at the lake. So there we have that. And then what I did is I punched out all of those die cuts, or a variety of the die cuts that I thought might work on this page. And then I took stickers from the sticker sheet, and I like to get my anti-static pouch and then just kind of pounce the stickers onto the anti-static pouch, and that takes the stickiness away from the sticker, and that will allow me to kind of audition all these little bits and pieces and play around with them before I adhere them. The other thing I did do is get out the die cuts, and I liked the hearts, and I thought maybe those arrows. So I've got those on my plate as well. And we'll just kind of play around with them and see if we can make them work. So I'm liking the heart tag. And I thought maybe we could layer these just to give it a little bit more fun. And with tags, I always like to have a ribbon or something where the hole would be. Might not need that with that because there is no hole there, but getting some jute or twine might look cute. But I like the hearts, and I think it brings in the color of the sunset. And then I was thinking that maybe doing something in this corner. So what if we took one of these circle? I like the texture on that. So maybe we could have that as kind of a landing place, and then another heart. And then this is a fun little journaling spot. So what if we clustered these together? And then maybe I could use some of the little words and phrases. I like the waves all day. I like the sunny days because that just brings in that yellow color. Good times, that could be fun. I don't know, I'm just, and then what if we did this one? Relax. I don't know, I'm just gonna kind of have to play around with these, but then maybe these wooden arrows might be kind of fun. Kind of lending the eye to the journaling. What if we did blessed would go cute right in there. I like that. Okay, I'm kind of liking this. I don't know if that waves all day, if that blends in too much. Maybe we could do the, yeah, I think I like that better. And then just offset these. Yeah, I like that. So I do like that, and I do like this. I'd have to get my journaling done, and then on this page, well, let's adhere this, and then we'll come back and work on the right side. All right, so I've got all the embellishments or stickers and die cuts adhered down here, and I did my journaling, and then I did add some ribbon to this tag, and I thought I'd show you how I did this for the second tag. So I just took some jute and I folded it in half, and then cut it and tie a knot, and this is pretty basic. And then you can trim the ends. And then what I like to do is you can either do it with your scissors or a piercing tool works great. Just fray the edges. My piercing tool is getting rather dull. I have another one that I should probably get out. Let's see if my scissors will do the trick. And this, I think, just gives it a kind of nautical look. although I do this on non-beachy things too. I just think it's fun. So you can see I am just separating all of those strands. And then I'm just going to take some of this precision glue, fine tip glue, and put a dab right there. And then put this right here. And then you could put a block or an ink pad, something over it so that it will dry. And then let's move over to the right side. So I really like the way that title looks with that stenciling. And if we look at the sketch that we've been following, they've got embellishments spread throughout the title. Well, one thing I did think would be cute is I've got some of these stickers and die cuts that we prepped before, and I liked the hearts, so I was thinking that might go there. But I also like the die cut hearts. And because we had the wood grain embellishments over here on the left side, I thought I would carry that over. Maybe, I wonder if we should do it there, or maybe I'll do it right there, and maybe these hearts, that's a little too many hearts. But we could do waves all day right there. And there's this sunshine. I'm wondering if we should go like this. I don't know if that's too much green, but I do like that. I like that a lot. And there's also some more hearts here that we could put these around. Or do we want the brown ones? Maybe a mixture. But I also did, I pulled out these dots. Let me put the lid back on my glue so that it doesn't dry up. Because if we look at the sketch, they've got little embellishments. And you know what? I think rather than using these, what if we did some of the gold to kind of bring in the sunset, and we could put those around? I think that's what we'll do. Let's go ahead and adhere our hearts. And then we'll finish up with the dots. And you could use the fine tip glue or memory glue dots, or I'm just using my tape runner right here. Another fun thing to do with these wood grain embellishments is you can actually color them with markers or with ink pads. I've demonstrated that before on videos. So we'll do that, and then what if we just kind of scattered some stars around. To give it a little bit more color. I wasn't so sure about introducing a new shape, but I do kind of like this. It was a sunset sale, so having the stars is kind of fun. And I'm trying to do them in groups of 3. Let's go ahead and adhere these. Sometimes doing the embellishments is the hardest part for me. I tend to get carried away and I don't know when to stop. So we'll put that there. And I'm thinking we might even be able to what if we added 2 little hearts to kind of draw attention to that. If you ever are in the Charleston area, I highly recommend the Palmetto Breeze excursion. My husband and I did it a long time ago, and it was really fun to go back with the kids. So because we have some of those dots on this page, let's put a few over here, because what we do on one side we want to do on the other. And I think I'm going to just stick with the medium and the small, I think. Yeah, this piercing tool definitely needs to go. It's a little too dull for my liking. Or maybe we'll do one big one. Let's do one big one right here. Okay, so I like that. And then maybe we'll just, you know what, I think I'm gonna leave that. I don't know if I want to do anything else to it. Or if we should do a group of 3 up here and then add 1 down there. All right, I decided to add more up there. So we're going to put 1 more here, and then I think I'm going to call it a day before I get carried away. So there you have it, the Lake Life Scrapbooking Workshop, illustrating how it works with something that's not about the lake. I will list in the product, in the description box below, all the products I use. This Lake Life collection is available while supplies last. It will not be restocked. But I'm really happy with the way it came out. And if you do not already subscribe to my channel, could hit that subscribe button. That helps my little channel to grow, and like the button. And I look forward to seeing you on my next video. Bye-bye.